Hi friends, welcome to the Akashiana. My name is Caroline and this is the first of many weekly readings, so thank you for being here to support my channel. I'm an Akashic Records reader and will be working with the records for each of these pick-a-card readings. For those unfamiliar with pick-a-card readings, take a moment to feel which pile you are drawn towards. Pile 1, the Blue Goldstone. Pile 2, the Tiger's Eye. Pile 3, the Peach Moonstone. Pile 4, the Chevron Amethyst, or Pile 5, the Labradorite. It's important to take a minute or two to feel or hear which pile you are intuitively drawn towards. You may like the look of a certain crystal, like the Blue Goldstone, but your intuition may be whispering Pile 2 or Pile 3. So take a moment, pause the video if you need to, and find the pile that is right for you. Timestamps for each pile are listed in the description below. This is a timeless video, so when this reading finds you, it's meant for you. Also, please remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. For private readings, I have also linked my website below. Now let's get to today's messages. Welcome, Pile 1. If you chose the Blue Goldstone Crystal, this is your reading. I like to preface the reading by informing everyone that while I try to minimize external noise, I do have what we would call a Velcro dog. He is always by my side. His name is Marsh, and he's a French bulldog. We know bulldogs are notorious with being noisy and making all sorts of snarfs and snorts, so you may hear him in the background. But with that said, let's get into your reading. You see, I was guided to these 4 cards, and the message that came through was very clear for the group that chose this reading. Really what Spirit, Universe, God, whatever you like to call whoever it is you connect with within your soul, within your spirit, really wants you to focus on spending some more time alone in solitude. There's so much to be gained in spending time alone. Not only do we improve our connection with our higher selves, we find more peace, we find grounding. We also receive wonderful gifts from our guides, from our higher self. We collect messages from them. There's also that benefit of really, again, finding that center, remembering who you are at the center or core of it all. And that really allows you to release the expectations of the outside world. And that's where this card, Unraveling Codependency, really comes into play. I feel like folks in this group lately, or maybe for a long time, have really spent a lot of time and energy allowing the judgments of other people, whether that be society, family, or friends, to dictate who you're going to be, instead of really being authentically who you are. And some of you might not even know who authentically you are at this point, because you've just kind of gone along the path of what you thought you were supposed to do, instead of going where you were being pulled or where you were most excited or passionate about. And what these cards are telling you, what this message is telling you, is to unravel this codependency of needing to please others and needing to be what society says we're supposed to be. We all have our own gifts, and we all have different ways that we're going to express those gifts, and there is no one way to be in this world. So stop letting the fear of judgment prevent you from being authentically you. You are given freedom in this life to be an individual within the collective, and you're given freedom to travel and explore and be what you want to be and love who you want to love and leave when you want. So don't forget your freedom within this incarnation, within this body that you've been given, within this life that you've been given. And if you feel trapped and you feel like you're not free, then it's time to go within. find the peace and comfort that resides inside of you through meditation, through music, through nature. Find solace and comfort that you are perfect and whole just as you are. Don't be dependent on other people's opinions, or work on shutting out those voices so that you can find your greatest treasures in those silent times. Find the gifts, find the messages. And try to remember that in moments of difficulty and discomfort, that Spirit is still working with you and still working for you. We don't always get things to work out exactly the way we want or the way we had hoped. But sometimes what we thought we wanted or what we thought would be best for our lives, and then it didn't go our way, so we got really disappointed and upset, but that was actually the universe or God or Spirit protecting you. So integrate that message into your ego. Let go of the idea that every time you want something to turn out the way you thought it should go, oftentimes when you look back in hindsight, that 2020 hindsight, you actually found out that everything worked out for the very best because you have that 2020 hindsight. You saw that if things had gone the way that you originally hoped, it kind of might have been a nightmare for you, but because it didn't go the way you wished, it actually worked out for your best interest, and it worked out for the better in your life in the whole. So really try to integrate that message into your ego, that the universe is working and conspiring with you and for you, not against you. And with these two cards, there are a couple of mantras that you can work with this week for integrating the ego. The mantra that they want you to work with is, everything is for me, not against me. And unraveling codependency, the mantra with this card is, I only have to feel good about my choices. Again, release the need to please others, release the need to be who you think society wants you to be. The freedom is yours to be authentically you. Within this reading, there is also a number associated, the number 33, which is an angel number. So keep your eye out for that this week, and if you feel so inclined, go ahead and look that up and see what the message is for the number 33 for y'all. That's all I have for you this week, Pile 1. If you enjoyed this video and the message from the Akashic Records, like and subscribe below so that you are notified when new videos are posted. Sending you so much love. See you next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose the Tiger's Eye Crystal, then this is your Akashic Records reading for the week. There are a couple of messages that are coming through with the cards and from the records. I want to go ahead and start over here with the hostilities card. And what this is saying is there is someone in your life that is directing some hostile energy towards you. And Spirit says that you're dishonoring yourself by allowing this behavior to continue. They want you to shut it down or remove yourself from the toxicity. They want you to know that there's no hero award to be gained or won by allowing yourself to be treated poorly. So they want you to show yourself enough love to stand up for yourself. And they want to remind you that it is not karmically negative to expect love and respect when that is what you're giving out to the people in your world. Only you can end this victimization of being subject to toxic hostilities. You need to make the choice to walk away or remove yourself from the situation. Sometimes it can maybe sound a little blunt in the way that they put things, but I think those of you who are experiencing this kind of already know this already. And this is just the records and your guides telling you it's time to walk away. It's time to stick up for yourself and kind of put your foot down and say, I don't deserve to be treated this way. I don't deserve to be spoken to this way. So whether that's going to HR or having a crucial, difficult conversation with a loved one, the time is now to stand up for yourself. The next message kind of incorporates the other 4 cards all together. I know they all kind of look quite a bit different, but this message really does incorporate all of them at the same time. And what this message is saying is there is some sort of idea or thought that you have kind of ruminating in your mind right now. And it's causing a lot of indecision because you can't decide if you're actually supposed to be doing it or not. Or you're going back and forth between two different ideas, right? So what they're saying to you is kind of get off the pot. That the indecision is draining your creativity, it's draining your life force, and you're kind of creating this situation of paralysis through analysis. And what they're saying is it's time to release the overthinking, release the self-doubt, and go where you're being pulled. It's time to make a decision and do it. If you have 2 different decisions that you're kind of balancing between and you're passionate about both and you don't know which one to go towards, they're really just saying pick one. Let's start with one. We can do both eventually if you're passionate about both, but let's get going. Because really when spirit works with you or works through you, they need you to be an active participant. They can't make things happen kind of out of thin air. They need you to be making motions in the forward direction. So and that's kind of what this next card, the scarab beetle. The scarab beetle in ancient Egypt is known for being a creative spirit, creating magic. And what this is saying is once you decide to move forward with your idea, move forward with this passion, that spirit can work through you and let your creativity flow. And once you're working and co-creating magic with spirit, you have infinite potential. And then also when you co-create with spirit, you are filled with energy and vitality, and you can accomplish whatever you desire. So now is the time to make magic and get those creative juices flowing, whether that's in your career or as a hobby, or maybe it starts off as a hobby and you somehow find a way to shift it into a career. Maybe it's starting a new business, but the message is get going. We are here and we are supporting you. They are ready to make moves with you, but you have to make that first step. You have to start the process. Otherwise, they're limited in how they can help and work magic with you. So get moving. And they also gave me the message that they wanted to remind you that your first effort might not be the best, but the best will come. But we all have to begin somewhere, and that magic will begin to flow more effortlessly the more you work with the loving energy of spirit. And so with the creative juices and this creative idea, there's also this message or this card here of where are you being called to journey to? Now again, this journey could be a journey of an idea. It could be a journey of your spirit, of your soul, following a passion. It could be an actual physical journey. And I know a lot of us are limited in where we can journey to right now because of COVID restrictions and travel restrictions. But many of us are being called to go to a certain location. Maybe there's a specific spot that that's been calling you. Maybe there's a energetic vortex in the world that you're being drawn to, whether it's the pyramids of Egypt or Sedona or Glastonbury or Haleakala in Hawaii. Where are you being called to journey to? Whether it's in your soul, maybe you're being called to journey within text. You're excited about an idea of starting school again, and diving into a specific subject. Maybe you just want to dive into and go on a journey of newfound knowledge. Maybe you have a thirst for astrology, or going back to school, or researching your family heritage. But again, I feel like this journey is kind of all working together or in tandem with this indecision. And once you kind of get started and you make this journey start, and you start the process and you make those steps, the spirit of and magic, the magic of spirit can then begin to work through you. And if you're worried that you're going to be losing some friends along the way, and you're worried that there's going to be people that either don't support you or find your idea or your goals silly, just know that there will be new friendships along the way. On your journey, you will connect with and find new friendships and new bonds and new unions. You will find your people. Those who are open to your ideas, your goals, and your path, and they will support you along the way. If you have friendships that are already in the process of fading or beginning to fade as you grow, don't be concerned. Your new energy and passion will invite the souls meant to help or grow with you in. So they will come to you. They will be drawn to you. I'm trying to see and listen if there's anything else. I think we kind of covered most of it. So really the message here is stick up for yourself, or get out of the situation that is causing this toxicity and toxic energy in your life. It's no good for you. You don't have to be a martyr. Walk away. Or stick up for yourself and say, I'm not putting up with it anymore. And then the other cards are saying, let go of your reservations, let go of your fears, let go of your worries. Start making those steps on the journey, and let the magic of spirit work through you, and there will be plenty of friends and plenty of people, plenty of bonds, plenty of magic to guide you and support you along the way. That's all I have for you this week, Pile 2. If you enjoyed this video and the message from the Akashic Records, like and subscribe below so that you are notified when new videos are posted. Sending you so much love. See you next time. Bye. Welcome, Pile 3. If you chose the Peach Moonstone, this is your Akashic Records reading for the week. All of these cards kind of end up cohesively working together, and we'll get to that. But your angels, first and foremost, want you to know that you are protected. Whatever it is that's currently causing you anxiety or fear or worry, your guides want you to know that everything is going to be okay. You are going to be okay. Whether it is financial, physical, emotional, or spiritual harm that you are worried about, your angels want you to know that you have angelic protection. You may have experienced some type of harm or disappointment or aggression directed towards you in the past, but that's in the past. And what they're saying is those experiences seem to have you on alert at all times, always preparing for or thinking the worst is going to happen. And unfortunately, this way of thinking might make you feel safe, but it's limiting your experience here. The things you experience, the hardships, they're in the past and they're not coming back. And your angels want you to go forward with love and hope in your heart. When you're able to switch your mindset of self-criticism, shame, disappointment, and pain to a realization of wisdom, development, and open-mindedness, that you learned so much from those experiences, you're able to unhook yourself from those past experiences and allow your vibration to shift so that you can work in alignment with your guides and angels and really create that dream life that you're wanting. And right now is the time to begin dreaming a better world for you into reality. The lizard spirit encourages you to get out there and bask in the sun and let your imagination run. Once we begin to imagine our ideal world or reality, only then can we begin taking steps to make that dream come true. But if we are constantly spending time telling ourselves that our dreams are impossible, then spirit cannot work to support your endeavors, because your endeavors never get started because you're constantly telling you it can't happen. So you have to believe in yourself and believe that this dream world can be brought into being. You just have to imagine it, figure it out what it is you want, and start working towards it. And with that, when you start moving towards a new reality, a better reality, oftentimes the community that we worked with in the past no longer aligns with who we're becoming, and we are looking for a new community that can support us, that understands us, that is in alignment with the same things that we are working towards. So many of you are either in need of or are looking for this supportive community. And this card not only represents a community of like-minded individuals that are coming into your life, but also reminding you that you're never alone. You always have your spirit community, these little sparkles, the little spirits in the background. That's what they're reminding you, is they are always with you. Just remember, networking and finding a supportive community is going to help you achieve your dream reality. The power of a team of people working together with the same intention accelerates that intention, accelerates their power in the energetic realm. So this is your notice that the universe is sending you your people. They're coming to you now. So be on the lookout for this supportive community of like-minded people. But again, remember, your spirit community is always with you as well. For pile number 3 or group number 3, we do have a mantra for you guys to work with this week. It coincides with unhooking the past. Each time you feel sadness or regret about something from your past, I want you to repeat this mantra as a reminder of the wisdom that you've gained from all of those experiences and hardships. The mantra is, there is nothing to regret when I learn from my past. Again, there is nothing to regret when I learn from my past. That is all I have for you this week, pile 3. If you've enjoyed this video and the message from the Akashic Records, please like and subscribe below so that you are notified when new videos are posted. Sending you so much love. See you next time. Bye. Welcome, pile 4. If you chose the Chevron Amethyst, this is your Akashic Records reading for the week. Folks, you are my pile of light and love. I am so honored to be speaking to you and sharing this beautiful message from the records. I would like to start with the message from White Raven Spirit. This energy is telling you that coincidences have meaning, and trust in the magic of those coincidences. But I feel like this group is really fully aware of synchronicities, and you guys are growing fully in your spiritual alertness. You all have such a strong light within, and spirit and the records want you to know that it's okay to shine. Because when you allow your light to shine into the world, you show others, you demonstrate to others not only how to glow, but that it's also okay to glow. When you align your intentions behind that glow with the highest good, you align with the light. And when you align with the light, you allow miracles into your life. The ways of the 3D world can kind of sometimes set us into like a spiritual amnesia. We get so busy and distracted by TV, by the internet, by the news, by all the negative things happening, maybe by our careers. But when you shine from a higher frequency, which you do, you see the world from a higher perspective, and you see why things happen the way they do. And you also get to see the magic in the world. The Council of Light is a team in the spiritual world. They are here to assist you, and they work with light workers and those sent here to raise the vibration of the planet. So if you feel like you have something that is just too big to shoulder, or if you just need help, they can help with anything. They can help with any kind of request. Nothing is too big or too small. So if you're needing more clarity for your purpose or your mission here, ask them for guidance. But know that you are supported every step of the way. And once you begin asking for support, pay attention to the patterns and the synchronicities for answers. Or, we can find a lot of messages and answers within meditation, or you can just sit and be and see what messages arrive for you. Work with your guides and the Council of Light to achieve your mission. They want you to know that you are surrounded by a loving energy. This is the energy of holy love, and they want you to feel that energy wrap you up like a cozy blanket. It's a love that is so deep, our human form just cannot comprehend it. But know it's there and it's unconditional. And if you ever begin to doubt yourself or begin to feel unworthy, they want you to stop. Close your eyes and feel how loved and lovable you are. And you have permission to feel love, be loved, and give love. Because at the core of all of our souls, that is what we are. And you, Pile 4, are the close to that highest vibration. So remove fear, remove the uncertainty, remove any doubt that you are in fact love and you are magical. I love you. Your guides love you. Your loved ones in the records love you. So please go out there and share your light and love as much as you can. That's all I have for you this week, Pile 4. If you've enjoyed this video and the message from the Akashic Records, please like and subscribe below so that you are notified when new videos are posted. Sending you so much love. See you next time. Bye. Welcome, Pile 5. If you chose the labradorite crystal, this is your Akashic Records reading for this week. There were 2 separate messages that came through, but once the messages kind of came through, they really ended up intertwining to make one complete message. So we'll start off with the message from this side and then get to the message over here, and I'll show you how they really bridge together and overlap. Group 5, you seem to be in a state of limbo or feeling like you are in between worlds right now. You are feeling as though you are on the precipice of a truly magnificent arch in your journey, and the records want you to know that you definitely are. But there is still doubt and fear or some other lower vibration emotion or feeling that is holding you back right now. And the Akashic Records ask for you to trust. Trust that you are being divinely supported and guided. When we operate from a place of trust, we can then put our higher vibrations, our energy, into activities and thoughts that raise our vibration. Without trust, things like fear and worries of lack come into our energetic field and bring in more of what we don't want. So know that you are abundant in universal support, and go out and do things that bring you and other people joy. And this is how you amplify your abundance in this world. Once you're able to release that thing that is, whether it's an emotion or a person, that thing that is holding you back, when you can release that, you'll begin to see more clearly the truth within and around you. The Akashic Records is all around you and all around everything. When we connect with this field, either through your own practice or through an Akashic reading like this, you begin to see or shed that illusion that life is only what you can see. Our lives are filled with information and guidance beyond our physical 3D world. Insights, messages, ideas, they'll seemingly come to you out of nowhere, and this is when you know that you are connecting with your guides, teachers, and loved ones in the Akashic Records. When you learn to trust and accept those messages, they will begin to flow more easily and more frequently. Acknowledge those messages. Say out loud to your guides, "Thank you, message received." You will begin to see and understand how the other side communicates, and you will even develop a style of communication with your own team. So let go what is not serving you and raise your beautiful soul's vibration to a place of trust and joy so that you can begin creating stronger communication and a direct relationship with your Akashic Records team. That's all I have for you this week, Pile 5. If you've enjoyed this message and this video from the Akashic Records, please like and subscribe below so that you're notified when new videos are posted. Sending you so much love. See you next time. Bye.